Welcome back everyone, Namaste. So in this video I would like to talk to you a little bit about a technique called circulation of energy, which is part of hormone yoga therapy. So the circulation of energy involves a few different things. It consists of a breath retention, Khechari mudra, awareness shifts and Mula Bandha. So I would like to talk to you about the Khechari mudra, the breath retention and the awareness point in this video, and in the next video we are also going to cover the Mula Bandha. But first I would like to tell you a little bit about what is circulation of energy and why we are practicing it in hormone yoga therapy. So circulation of energy is a technique that helps us to distribute the prana that we generated through the practice of Bhastrika to the different glands within our body. So because we are working on balancing our hormones, we send the prana, the nourishing vital force, to the gland that we are working on. So in hormone yoga therapy, we are mostly working with the ovaries, with adrenals, with thyroid and the pituitary gland, which is the queen of all glands. So after each asana practice, asana being a yoga posture, we do some Bhastrikas in the asana, in the posture, and then when we finalize the Bhastrika practice, we do circulation of energy. So the circulation of energy involves a mudra called Khechari mudra, and that mudra is performed after we hold the breath inside. Now, when we do breath retention, we need to make sure that we don't breathe in 100% of our lungs capacity. We want to breathe in maybe 70% of our lungs capacity. And the reason for that is that when we breathe in about 70%, we are able to hold it for a little bit longer. Otherwise, there is too much air in the lungs and there is going to be discomfort, so it's much more difficult to hold the breath inside. So this is the first part of circulation of energy. It is to hold the breath inside. Remember to breathe in only about 70% of your lungs capacity. And then we apply what is called Khechari mudra. Khechari mudra is a mudra being a gesture that is applied in our mouth. So what we do, we roll our tongue and we bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of our mouth. So you can just try to roll and bring the tip of your tongue to the roof or to the palate. To do this mudra completely, you need to do a lot of practice, but it's absolutely okay just to roll it and reach for the roof of your mouth. And why we do this mudra is because it helps to relieve stress and anxiety, but it also stimulates the pituitary gland and it balances the thyroid. And it also helps us to guide the energy, the prana, the vital force, upwards to the Ajna chakra. So in yoga, we have different energy centers, and the Ajna chakra is located between our eyebrows. And it's meant to be the center of inner wisdom, of intuition. It's the third eye chakra. So that way we are really moving the energy up to this energy center. So then this is our second point, the Khechari mudra, when we roll the tongue up and we touch the roof of the mouth with the tip of the tongue. And then what we do, we are going to shift our awareness to either the tip of the nose, or you can move the awareness to the eyebrow center. It doesn't mean that you are looking there. You can close your eyes and just have your awareness in that point. So I find it often more comfortable to focus on the Ajna chakra, but you can also focus on the tip of the nose. Just mentally visualize it. and that helps us to focus and bring the energy as well to the third eye center. And then the final part of the circulation of energy, or one of the final parts, is Mula Bandha, which I am going to explain in a separate video because there is quite a lot to it. So the Mula Bandha involves lifting of the pelvic floor. So this is the last part of the circulation of energy, and before we release all these all the mudra, before we release whatever we applied, so the breath retention, the rolled tongue, the pelvic floor connection, then we shift our awareness to the glands. So whichever gland we are working on, we allow our mental awareness to move there. So for example, if we are working on our ovaries, we are going to shift the awareness to the ovaries or ovary space, and then we're going to release everything, and we're going to send all the nourishing prana to the ovaries or the ovary space. So I just wanted to explain it to you in a little bit more detail, but I would like to show it to you now so you know what I'm talking about. You're not going to maybe know what is Mula Bandha unless you already have done it in the past. But I would like to just show you, demonstrate how the circulation of energy is applied in our practice. So one of the poses is called Janu Shirshasana, where we stretch one leg, we bend the other leg, we place the sole of the foot against the inner thigh. We make sure that the spine is nice and long. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, release the hands either to your leg, or you can catch the big toe with your right ring finger and thumb. Rest the left hand on your right wrist. And here we are going to perform a few Bhastrakas. After the next exhalation, release Bhastraka. Inhale about 70% of your lungs capacity. Bring the tip of your tongue to the palate. Awareness to the tip of the nose or your eyebrow center. Gently apply Mula Bandha. Shift your mental awareness to the right ovary or ovary space. And as you exhale, release and allow all the nourishing prana to flow down to the right ovary. And then slowly come up. And then we would change side and do the same on the other side. Okay, so this is so that's a little bit about circulation of energy. In the next video, we are going to cover what is Mula Bandha, and then we are going to do the same practice on the other side, including Mula Bandha. Thank you so much. Namaste.